Okay, so this video is going to be about separation of variables from chapter 6.3. Okay, so you're going to want to use separation of variables when differential equations are presented in a way that isn't too easy to do the solution right away. So if it's a little bit too complicated, you're going to want to use this separation of variables technique. So for this first question, you're just going to want to get all the y's on one side and all the x's on the other side. So you can start by moving the x to the other side. So 4y dy over dx equals negative x. And then 4y dy equals negative x dx. Then you're going to take the integral of it. So that's 4y dy equals the integral of negative x dx. And then take the integral and then take the integral of it. So that'll leave you with 4 times y squared over 2 equals negative x squared over 2. Plus c. Always remember the plus c. And then you're just going to want to simplify this a little bit. So then it's 2y squared equals 2y squared equals negative 1/2 x squared plus c. And that's really all you have to simplify it for that much. Okay, this one's a little bit more complex because you're dealing with trig. So again, you're going to want to keep all the x's on one side and all the y's on the other side. So you can start with y prime equals sine of x over cosine of x. And then y prime is dy over dx. And then you should know what sine over cosine is. And sine over cosine is tangent of x. So keeping all the dx's on one side and all the dy's or all the y's on one side and all the x's on the other side, you're left with dy equals tangent x dx dx. And then you're going to want to take the integral of both sides. So the integral of dy equals the integral of tangent x dx. And this is going to be y equals negative, and then this is one of the ones that you'd have to memorize. Just make sure you memorize this and the rest of these similar types of integrals of trig functions. So this is going to be negative ln absolute value of cosine of x plus c. And again, this is just one that you're going to have to memorize, this ln cosine x, or negative ln cosine x plus c. And that would be the answer for that one. And remember, the reason why you'd have to use separation of variables is when you're given a differential equation, but it's presented in a way that isn't easy to solve for the solution right away. So make sure you recognize when you have to use separation of variables. And that's when you can't find the solution right away. So that's the end of this video. Thanks for watching.